What's gonna be different if we pick Betray?
Oh, he doesn't get the points?
Yeah, he does. Because he's gonna pick Betray.
Yeah, he's not gonna get any points.
No, if you both pick Betray... Oh, you're right.
Yeah, if you both pick Betray, nobody gets anything. It's the why even bother round.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, fuck you, Tammy OG. I know what kind of man you are.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit.
1 minute.
Bribing children with root beer floats.
But we already know who's gonna get out of this.
You've got to choose. You promise.
Even if we prevent Tammy OG...
Yeah,
10
well, you know.
seconds. 9,
Sucks to suck, don't it?
7, 6.
Just thank you.
So say, why aren't you skipping everything?
It wouldn't let me X through it. I had to go to skip.
Results from please direct.
Alright, let's see how everybody fucked each other.
Wow, no betrayals. Incredible.
Nope.
Okay, you really are a dumb fucker, aren't you?
That's fine.
Points have been assigned. Or please check your bracelet.
Now you're trapped in here with us.
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
Why did you betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really
No,
think this
'cause I
is the
saw the
time
other
for a fight,
timelines.
though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
Oh no.
Oh no. Fucking knuckles up in here.
Well, bye.
The number 9 door. Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why? Clover, wait!
Not too late. You know, I love how everybody's ready to jump your ass when you get 9 points, but everybody just like looks away when somebody else gets 9 points.
Well, it's because Clover's small. She can just sneak around it. She's like a terminal.
Damn.
What the hell
I'm
do you
going to
think
call
you're
the
doing?
others.
What others?
The others.
Justice for Alice.
Uh-huh.
The number 9 door. It will remain open.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Deal led to Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided it, moving toward the door.
Goodbye.
Got one last glimpse of her face as she slid through the door. Mask of ice.
Ah, she was an ice wizard the whole time. Why did she need all those axes then?
It's more fun that way.
The number 9 door. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Cool.
You done did it. You fucked up.
Sure.
You didn't let Tenmyoji escape, therefore you got a bad ending.
That's dumb.
Look at Tenmyoji just sitting there, up there in the save file, judging you.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's like, look at this fucker, he got a bad ending.
Yeah, what the fuck. Oh, God.
So I guess if you want to jump back over to whatever's going on in that tree, you could. Or if you just want to start over and pick a different tree.
Might as well. I don't know why it thinks I have the solution.
I mean, you might. How much can we skip?
All right.
Should we skip?
All the skips.
Just to find out what's going on? Wow, there's a lot of dialogue going on here.
Whee! Immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
No, why don't you enlighten
It's
me?
another name for antibodies.
They're goblins
Some
that are
people have
immune to
antibodies
poison.
that can fight off Radical 6.
IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes
I guess
copies
it's a
of stuff.
replicator.
So it's like a
Yeah.
copy machine.
Probably copies IG. Who knows?
Yes.
Ice cream by the gallon?
Guys, I've got it! Ice cream! We can replicate it.
That makes everyone feel better. That's it, I've got it. The IG replicator in the laboratory. It's immunoglobulin replication machine. Jesus Christ. If I told you you had a nice antibody. You can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Accelavir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Accelavir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I
shit.
examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah, we never could figure out what it did though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
Shut up.
I saw it when I was in the laboratory. The laboratory.
Yeah, the rattery.
The place where we breed rats.
When was that?
Probably
Shut
when
the
you
fuck
were
up.
looking for Alice, right?
Hey, Dio comes in with the save.
Thank God, Dio. No, Dio was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been in the laboratory. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Accelavir.
Alright, just remember to shut it off when it says saving. And you gotta do it at the right time, otherwise you won't duplicate your starter. Wait, we're talking about... Alright,
That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
we get back and they're both dead. They both stab themselves.
Yeah, no time to waste.
Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. They'll just kill each other. Lily, do you think you could stay behind and look after
Oh,
them?
of course.
Yeah, you're strong enough to prevent them from, stabbing themselves.
I'd be happy to.
Alright, let's go. Even though you're the most useful person for operating the IG replicator.
No, it's fine. We got Dio with us.
Yeah, Dio.
We got Dio and Kay with us.
We haven't even gotten the Dio ending, despite the fact that we let Dio get out by dying. But I guess that's a death ending. God, these are the best parts of this fucking game, I swear.
It's just so you feel immersed. Huh, yeah, no, never been here before.
So this is the lab, huh?
Yes.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here.
So this can copy the Accelavir?
Think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. Carefully lower the small vial of Accelavir into the slot on the side of the machine. An empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably that was where the duplicated Accelavir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Right. And pressed.
It explodes.
Explosion Accelavir on everyone. Well, I mean, I guess for now we're immune.
Little fireworks come up and be like, congratulations, you're now immune to Radical 6.
Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
Ah, that's piss.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this thing back to the infirmary and use the only 2 and not make any more.
Look, we don't have any more vials.
Okay, but then we could just reuse.
That's a lot of walking. You don't want to see that cutscene over and over again of them walking back and forth. Ah, shit, dropped it.
What happened?
Sorry, my hand
You
slipped.
dropped one of them?
Yeah,
What
just
in the
one
hell?
though.
What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Come on, if it had broken, we could have just made another copy.
Guys?
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Some hanky-panky.
Take a look.
It's a bomb. Yep. A bomb. No, Sigma. I swear to God, we are not in the Mario universe.
Those are Bob bombs.
Close enough.
Whoa.
Besides, that's 02, the
Really?
final boss of Kirby 64.
That makes 2 then.
All right.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
why are
been
you going
seeing
around
it
planting
there, And I
bombs?
looked real hard.
Yeah, you sure
Then
did.
somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
The one person who checked the lab. Sigma.
We're all out looking for Alice. It could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect, is that right?
Yeah. Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane. Listen to yourself. There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb.
Where would I even hide the bomb? He shakes his tie and like 4 bombs fall out.
Well, that's awkward. So he steps on one and everything explodes.
Hey, what's this thing?
Oh, is that another bomb?
The super bomb.
Turn in time to see her grab something from under the table.
It looks like a memory card.
Oh, sweet. You wonder if there's a save for Senran Kagura on there? Asking for a friend.
Where was it?
I don't think any of them have saved files on memory cards like that.
You don't know that?
No, I'm pretty sure they don't. Those are 3DS, Vita, and PS4 games.
Exactly, Vita. Vita memory cards.
They don't look like. You know what? Shit, they might look like that.
If it's PSP, even more so.
It's not PSP.
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb?
Who set us up the
There
bomb?
was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
Think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Porn.
So much.
Mostly of bombs.
All of it.
And the bomb devil from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Took the card out of her hand and looked around the room. Nothing. Shoot. No dice. We need to plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see
So what do we
anything
do?
here. Come on. If I knew, I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Thanks, Dio.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded,
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, and whose fault is that, Dio?
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Let's juggle it.
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous
Spin
to
it like a
touch
basketball on your finger.
True, but
Drop it.
Drop the bomb?
We can
Yeah.
talk about the bombs later. Right now, we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Do we?
Right.
Two of the most compelling characters.
This ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Carefully remove the empty vial and place it gently in the camera with the other one. While we're in the laboratory, Luna moved Quark to a crude cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. The madness I'd seen on their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be alright?
No. No, they're dying.
Yes,
They're gonna explode.
the analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Excelivir.
You see, Excelivir is an anagram. I didn't think that through after I said it. Basically translates to it turns them into bombs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be like it. Excelivir is an anagram for placebo. They think they're gonna be fine.
I was actually thinking not of an anagram, but because an anagram is just the letters switched around, right?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of when the letters all mean a word.
What?
Like,
Oh, acronym?
yeah, I was thinking acronym,
Gotcha.
but
That's a long ass acronym.
But it took it like I immediately got stuck on the X, and I'm just like, that was a
The
mistake.
original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated,
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes. Oh man, what a relief.
That was weird.
No, it's
I
fine.
was really worried.
Oh, her teeth are gone now. That's cool. I don't. Clover grinned. Yes, I can see that.
I preferred if she didn't.
Yeah. Give her a reassuring pat on the back.
And then she gave me a
5
restraining order.
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right,
Wow.
everybody. We can be relieved
Analyzing it.
later.
And injecting it only took 5 minutes.
Right now, we need to
Also
get to the
getting
AB
here.
rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Yeah, and whose fault is that, Dio?
Probably Fi's.
I can't tell if you're fucking with me or if you actually forgot that Dio is the one who started all this shit.
What, Dio, the most upstanding guy here?
He literally killed us! Well, not completely literally, but basically. Huh? Where's Timioji?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us, and this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I swear to God, if we come back from the AB game and Alice is dead again...
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
1-on-1, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally.
Bullshit!
You know why?
No, look at that trustworthy face.
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0, and I want to win, but I'm not that desperate.
Bullshit!
See?
You see what I'm saying, right?
What a cool guy Dio is.
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick an ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
I've got 6.
Oh boy.
As do I.
If one of them can get the other to ally, and then betray them... Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any
I know. You would like us both to vote ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points.
Right. Oh, you're really gonna do it, right?
Yes,
Promise?
promise.
Wow, I can't believe Betray. Everyone picked Betray.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move now.
Indeed. Shall we?
So I'm gonna pick Betray. Because all the cool kids are doing that.
Sounds good.
My guess would be Alice.
Oh.
Or at least we're playing against her. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention.
It's probably
Okay, yeah, I get it.
late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary, so...
I think we should pick Alice, right?
Easy betrayal.
Since Alice is going to default to that anyway. I know. It's not really fair to betray someone who isn't voted. But it is easy.
Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
For fuck's sake.
Dang, you didn't go for Betray?
Like, I'll do it for the jokes
Round
later,
2
but...
of the results will
Like
be
taking candy
displayed
from a baby.
for your
Which is fine by me.
Ambidex Gates.
Oh, my spirit animal, Shadow the Hedgehog. Alright, let's go have a look at the results.
Results from round. Please direct you.
I think everybody's gonna betray each other except for us.
Dang.
Called it.
Dang.
Called it!
Dang.
Ow!
Oh man, I can't believe we got fucking murdered. We were so busy worrying about Fi getting murdered that we got murdered.
What the fuck?
Points have been assigned
Got him.
or subtracted according. Please check your bracelet.
What? It wasn't possible. I blinked, rubbed my eyes, and looked again. No, that's not possible. How can Alice's vote be betray? It was a question I would never know the answer to. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic soaperill. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble, and they then gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Oh no! Sigma! Get up!
Sigma!
Sigma!
No, why?
My eyelids felt like they were made of lead, but I forced them open.
So I think in this timeline we've been betrayed twice by Alice.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Everything was growing blurry, but I noticed the door of the second A-room was open. No one had gone into that room. I'd watched them all. And yet there she stood, an apparition that couldn't possibly be real. Get fucked! All ice. The world was gradually going black, and my mouth refused to form words, but my head echoed with questions. How? Why? What was she doing there? Had she run in the last moment after Luna and I had entered our room? And even if she had, why choose betray? Then the darkness closed over my mind as well. My questions were gone forever.
And then Alice was like taking candy from a baby.
Fellow spirit animal. Ken.
Yeah, get fucking wrecked.
Oh god, I'm gonna pick Betray, and she's not gonna be in the room somehow. That's fucking stupid. Alright, so I'm gonna need you to trust me on
30
this.
seconds remain.
It's, Alice is
Luna, I'm gonna need you to trust me on this one.
Yes.
Ten seconds.
You know what I realized this timeline is? This is the Android timeline. Because we're paired up with Luna.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, maybe.
8, 7.
Okay, thank you. I prefer not to die, thank you.
I can't believe you did the betrayal.
Why? What happened to... It's not fair to... I thought...
Look, I saw the other timeline. It did not go well.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I have a reason for this. There's nothing I can think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I had picked Betray instead. It almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Perhaps I've been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that had moved my finger to the Betray button against my will.
I can't believe you're an evil spirit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Right, well, we should go see the results.
We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I'd ever taken. I turned away and almost ran toward the projector, anything to get away from those eyes.
Results from Please Direct.
And this timeline, everyone picks Ally except for me. Nah. Yeah.
Man,
Alright.
what a strong round.
What a bunch of horse shit.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet.
What? Yep. It's not possible.
Hi.
Alice? She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? Mine was still reeling. Where did she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move towards us. Around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. Seeming we were united in our surprise and confusion. Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh?
No, I was trying to protect myself.
Yeah, I could say the fucking same, Alice.
Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
Me a coward? You've got some balls saying that to me after you picked Betray. Why are you even
You
here?
gave me the antivirus, didn't you?
Yeah, and you picked Betray!
Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
No, go fuck yourself.
You should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people, a result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me.
Super gas.
In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got...
Showed up right after we got into the
Yes, right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it?
Are you fucking kidding me? I I only picked it because I did it the other time.
You two chose Betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
Yeah, and if I'd picked Ally, you'd have killed me.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose Betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I picked Ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do.
So what if I
right?
was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me. Look, I only had 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me. And in a different timeline, you did.
Acceptable losses.
Just admit it. You were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose Betray. There was...
Tell the
That
truth.
is the truth. Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Yeah, but they're not me.
Fine,
Yes.
Dio.
If Dia would chosen Ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen Ally, Dia would have killed her.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen Ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
You're all horrible people.
Yeah, acceptable losses.
Alright guys, pay attention. Probably already all figured this out, but we can't keep it going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never gonna get out of here. We need to work together.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Then go somewhere else.
No, all of you.
I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Well, in that case...
You too, Fly?
Yeah, sorry. See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
That doesn't mean you're not a villain. It just means you have company.
Yeah, but grill them first, and then forget
Come on, Clover.
whatever she did.
Let's go.
Hold on.
I think she
I'm
picked
coming.
Ally or something. I don't know. I don't think she betrayed us
Are
twice.
you feeling
yet.
okay? I was really worried, you know?
Oh no, they're ghosts.
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave
No.
too? Are you sure?
I know,
Trey.
but I still believe in you, Sigma.
You, robot man.
I think your hand must have just slipped or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's go with that.
Right?
My internal milk made me choose betray.
My chest hurt. When I blinked, I felt something hot and wet prick the corners of my eyes. It turns out that Luna had stabbed me with two injectors. I was now dying. Luna, I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed through the warehouse.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Many times as we
Yes,
want,
as
huh?
long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too.
How exciting.
What a
Sigma,
fun
could
game.
you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
Zero the third. Get it right.
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
God, I missed you.
Yeah.
Parent Solo is starting to top around a bit too.
Let's see here. I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pear.
Coolio. I wonder what
We
the
could
others
be
are.
anything, I suppose.
Sure.
We won't know until we have a look.
Got about 80 minutes until the next set of chromatic doors open. So, what should we do
Everyone
now?
else is...
Fuck. Yeah. Physically and emotionally. Really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the ABD if nobody trusts anybody else. We'll never be able to get out.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal.
Such as escaping.
Something to unite
Yeah, but
our
we can't let
hearts
the
and
villain
minds.
escape with us.
Yeah, but
Whoever
we've
that
already-
may be.
We've already got something like that. We all want to get out of here. It seems like a pretty clear goal to me, but everyone chose betray.
Well, what if we have an enemy? Yes, a common foe. Like the person who set the bombs, for instance.
Yeah, that's gonna be real helpful when we're convinced it's one of us. After coming back to the lab, I told her about the bomb she gave Alice and Cork the accelerator. Yeah, that might work. If we can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everyone else would work together
Right.
against them. But how do we figure out who
Do you have any clues?
clues, huh? That's right. A memory card. I pulled it out of my pocket and held it out toward her.
What's this?
What the fuck is this? Get this out of my face.
Is that your porn stash? No.
It's my save files to video games that I play.
Porn games.
Yeah. Yeah, like Necopara.
Oh god.
And that other one.
It's under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb
Really?
dropped it. Yeah. I don't know what's on it though. We couldn't find any kind of memory
Oh.
card reader.
I guess we can't really use it then.
Oh hey, I have a memory card reader on my arm.
Ah, shit, that's convenient. I can't believe I never noticed that.
Click, click.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? I think I might have seen something. Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Theo and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one. Yes, I think we can see what's on it.
Your mouth is too wide. I couldn't even finish the sentence.
The computer there should be able to read it.
Loon and I exploded into the infirmary. Gross. Nearly running into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Quark was there as well, of course, but he was just as we'd left him, asleep on bed.
What are you doing here?
Getting ready to check out some porn.
Getting ready to kill people. I opened my mouth to retort, then thought that if I really wanted people to start trusting each other, well, real change starts at home. As quickly as I could, I explained the second bomb and the memory card, and how we come to the infirmary in hopes that we could discover the contents of the latter.
Okay.
Then stick it in already!
Whoa. Whoa. Somebody's gonna have a lot of fun with the Clover soundboard.
Go ahead.
Right. Just as Luna had said, there was a small slot under the screen, exactly the right size to fit a memory card. Within moments, the screen was filled with what appeared to be random letters. Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, you should type this down.
What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set.
Oh, I see what you mean.
In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat.
Yeah.
Some kind of code or
It doesn't
something?
look random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Is the bomb code somewhere in here? I don't think it is.
No.
Was there anything else on there? No, it doesn't look like it.
So all we get is this gibberish. Hey Alice, you haven't said anything for a while.
Does any of
What's
this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before? Maybe during your training?
Training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
No, you gotta be a barista to learn this stuff.
Alice sighed and stretched her neck from side to side. She's a bartender.
Same thing.
No, a barista is different.
They
I
both
believe
serve
this
drinks.
is an encoded message from a
One works at a
terrorist
Starbucks,
organization.
the other works downtown.
What?
They call themselves the Myrmidons.
Okay.
Ah, I hate those. Worst class.
What are the Myrmidons?
I think they're like sword fighters, except like slightly better. But they're not the good sword fighters.
I think Myrmidon is a class in Fire Emblem.
It is.
It's the luck-based sword class that's all about crits.
Oh, yeah, the shitty sword.
Yeah, no, actually, like they're better than the base like fighter, like not fighter, but I think mercenary is the base sword class, but the base sword class turns into way better. Anyway, that's Fire
Put
Emblem.
simply,
We're not
they're a
talking
bunch of
about that.
thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
Oh no, not the fucking... Oh god, what are those monsters called from the animated series? That had like an acronym that was about like bringing us back to the Stone Age for some fucking reason.
Oh god, what were they?
It was an awful backronym. It was so funny.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Then the bomb? It was set by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes. Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Damn, I haven't got a ton of questions for you, but let me start with this one. What the heck does that thing say?
I don't know.
Great.
How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key.
Well,
Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
Oh, are you talking about the Dragmas?
yeah.
The democratic resurgence against the global mechanized Armageddon.
Yep.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do then. You can come back to that code stuff later. I've got another question. Alice, Clover, who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code? You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. Just what the hell kind of a job is that? I think it's time you told us what you do.
Sorry, but I can't.
For fuck's sake!
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course
Really?
I'm not.
And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm not your enemy. I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here. Just please tell us. Please. We need to find out who did this so we can all escape. But we have too little information. We need your help. Fine. If you won't tell us about yourself, then just tell us about the Myrmidons. What else do you know about them?
I'm sorry.
Before I could blink, she leapt up and ran out of the room. Hey, wait, Alice! I took off after her. I fucking saved your life!
How long are you going to keep following me?
I mean, I got about 80 minutes.
I'm literally a robot. You can't escape me. Until you tell me what
Then
you
why
know.
don't you just ask Clover? You already know she works with me.
Well,
Then why don't you...
Clover's scary.
I wanted to hear it from you. You're... Despite the fact that you literally killed me in another timeline...
You only try to kill me with, like, indirect methods.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It could have been a bluff. Axe murder, though?
Why?
That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters? Or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds.
And you betrayed me both times.
That means I've spent more time with you than anybody else here.
We should get married.
I guess I'm just curious about
What are
you.
you talking about?
She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. We walked down the path to where it ended next to the pond. Are we having another bench session?
Hell yeah. Benches for days.
Am I gonna spray white fluid everywhere again?
You might.
Damn it. I stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
I mean, I'm not dead, so that's a plus.
I mean, you're doing the bare minimum by not killing me right now.
Everything has stopped.
I tried to kill you.
Twice.
You mean the
Yes.
AD game?
I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game.
I'm glad you literally don't move. Like, nothing's moving in the background. It's...
And then we found that
Look.
bomb.
Look.
I know
we've only
I
got
probably
so many
sounded
minutes.
calm,
We
but
had
as soon
to
as we
pause
found
time
that
when we
thing,
can.
all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there. I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying, and everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical 6.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that, but when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared.
Well, having come back from that timeline, I don't know. I died before I could tell.
See? I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it!
What? Do
Kill
what?
me!
Alright, chill.
Get it over with!
What the hell, Alice? I'm not going to kill you. I don't even hate you. I literally saved your life!
Yeah, and then she repaid you by trying to kill you.
You're lying! I could have killed you! I would have killed you!
Come on, calm down. No one's killing anyone.
You see Clover in the background putting the axe away.
Bad time? Single tear rolled down Alice's cheek.
Not pictured here.
Yep. Then another, and another, leaving shining lines across her face. I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek and off, taking her tears with it.
Why are you doing this? You know, you kind of remind me of my father.
That's not good.
It's fine. The only romance flag we have is with fire. That's who you were after, right? People who killed your dad?
Yes.
Did they have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Oh, no, I'm putting this on the internet. Everyone's gonna see.
My robot brain has recorded everything.
But please, continue.
I'm also a Wi-Fi. I also have a Wi-Fi connection.
If you keep your mouth shut, I'll tell you what you want to know. about myself, and about the Myrmidons.
Sure. Lips
Read?
are sealed.
My lips are sealed, my hands are not. I'm writing this down as we speak.
Literally uploading it to the internet.
Good. All right, then.
Alice took a deep breath and began. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. They met while my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the U.S.
Look, man, would you rather live in Egypt or France? Yeah, that's right, neither.
No, but is Alice not who I thought she is? I'm pretty sure she was the frozen one.
You know, France is a very old country.
She was found in Egypt.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
My father was a scientist and his field was clone... I'm so fucking lost!
No, you're in the bee garden.
No, we're not. We're in the darkness. We're staring at the abyss.
No, the bee garden's down right there in the bottom corner. It tells you exactly where
Bullshit.
you are. Yeah, the bullshit garden. That's where we are.
Oh my god. His field was cloning. He was recruited by an American lab, which is why we moved. Both of my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, so I didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. By my 9th birthday, we'd been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home.
She also looked like a police officer.
When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. My father had always been a very punctual man. When dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something terrible had happened. It wasn't until several years later that I learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists and that he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. I didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her as a single mother alone in a country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. She did her best not to let me see it, but every so often when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall away, and in every line of her face I could see exhaustion and loneliness. Much as I miss my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he'd never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially... Is she still wearing the fucking eyeliner? What the fuck?
No, it's just permanent.
Fortunately, I was an excellent student, did especially well in math. I earned a full-ride scholarship straight out of high school and spent the next several years studying. This has to be a crock of shit.
What, you don't believe any of this?
No! No, I don't!
Well, this is taking place all in ancient Egypt. You didn't know that they wore casual business attire back then?
She's literally saying she's in the United States.
Yeah, you know, the United States, that's been around for a couple thousand years.
Oh my god. I don't even... Well, to be fair, I don't know when Alice was found. That was never actually stated.
Last week.
Clearly. After graduation, I took a job at the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't happy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons. Although at the time the name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now, at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons was a man named Left. Who was his right-hand man, right? We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding. But but trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother. Oh, Jesus. It's like trying to nail Jello to a wall.
See, this is where you get like a Ziploc bag. You put the Jello in the Ziploc bag, and then you nail them.
Yeah, but that requires getting the Ziploc bag.
It's fine. It's how you do it.
It's a lot of work. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years. Rumors say he's so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping. That was all I could learn about them. Then one day I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. Wait! No. No! I don't understand! I headed out there immediately. Yeah, horse shit. In that outfit?
Yeah. Perfect way to grab intel.
On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to say what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There were 4 of the people in the car with her. When I asked what they were doing, I just got just about the last answer I'd expected. They told me they'd been locked up inside of the very building I'd been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing, who I was certain were the Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had investigated this particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul. There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll call H for now, had been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other 4, he'd been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul, and very committed to their cause. So why had he kidnapped all those children? Apparently it had been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenetic field. We dropped it! We're back to the horse shit. Not that we ever left, but damn. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown.
That's where you're wrong.
Simply put, these people can access a sort of field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of certain other people. To be honest, it might be simpler just to call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before, and had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that were the case, the brother must have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with the threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiment, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field. Do we know that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she was part of the first test.
Yeah.
And we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent out on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. Really throwing her in the deep end. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. Good fucking job!
I knew we should have given her hatchets.
Yeah. Well, no, the mistake was they gave her a hatchet, and she's like, It's not the right heft. Can't use it properly. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All of the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers and the like had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last in a basement room I found her. She'd been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. Oh no. Oh, okay. I mean, that sucks, but I was scared it was going to be Snake. It was my father. It looked as if he'd just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. It was covered in dark, ugly bruises.
Clover, why did you do this?
It's bruises, not axe wounds. It wasn't until later that I learned he died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. See? Not.
She used the blunt end of the axe.
I doubt that. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to see her. He said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone and tell the rest of the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was and who my father was, and that was why they killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me, or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me that there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale, on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him. The coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. That's what you think. But it turns out the letter 9 is actually fucking G.
Q.
Good enough.
A lowercase q.
It's not a Q. That's not how Q's look. Fucking hate that. That's the dumbest thing.
Look, the future is wild.
What do you mean the future? That game didn't take place in the future.
I'm pretty sure it did.
I don't think so.
Well, this one takes place in 28.
Yeah.
And
it's 2026 right now.
And yeah, the future. And I'm pretty sure that it was within the past year that the first game happened.
Whatever.
Making it 27.
I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure it's earlier than that.
No.
How many? Just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying right there in the morgue. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monsters who put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time our operation would succeed. This time I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally we were ready. And then I got gassed. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold.
Merry Christmas!
But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, fucking Santa Claus nabbed me. The man in the gas mask appeared. So you inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up
Yes.
in the AV room.
Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah, I think you left a significant amount of the details.
Nah, we got all we needed.
I'm so confused. Because if her story's correct, which I don't think it is. I mean, there probably are aspects of it that are correct, but there's a lot that aren't, probably. Unless there's another Alice, and this one's a clone. Like a clone of the Alice that was in Ice. I don't fucking know, man.
We should go back.
Not yet. Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs. And based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that person is a Myrmidon.
Yes.
And I agree that we need to figure out
What do you
who-
propose we do?
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any
Clues?
clues?
Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but
How can we do
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
Well, I've got like 2 keys. What's a key?
Well, you see, keys can be used to open locks.
A key is a key.
Shut up,
It
Alice.
allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait. Long string of numbers. Could that be... Oh, for fuck's sake!
Damn. If only you had found a long string of numbers somewhere. You didn't look hard enough. Look how disappointed Temioji is.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll see you next time for more of code finding. I don't know.